All right, welcome to Bold Talk series where creativity, leadership, ideas, and innovation come together. My name is Ludvik, and today I have a privilege to have a short one-on-one conversation with Gerry Poirier, the co-founder of Angelink. Gerry, great seeing you, and welcome to our Bold Talk series. How are you?
Oh, I'm fantastic. Great to see you too, Epi.
Great, awesome. Well, shall we start with some questions that we're looking for this bold talks?
Yes, absolutely.
Let's
Fire
do
away.
it. Let's go. So first thing first, I really get amazed about the Angel Link and also the focus that you guys are doing. Can you introduce to the audience the Angel Link and its mission in the world of a crowdfunding, and what inspired you to create this platform and why now?
Yeah, well, that's fantastic. So, yeah, I'm the founder of Angelink. Angelink is the world's first social crowdfunding peer-to-peer, built by women, powered by women, to really help and support women. We are head-on competitor to companies you might know, like GoFundMe, which really controls the majority of the peer-to-peer donation space. So we're clearly in the donation space. So the reason I started the company is I have seen with my own eyes how disenfranchised and underserved women are economically across the spectrum. And it is not just that we have a hard time raising money for your business, which actually women get 3% of the money to start a business, but much more importantly and more, I'd say, globally, is women are disenfranchised economically because we make less money than men for doing the same work. In the United States, women are underserved in terms of how many women are homeless or other, financial and economic disparity. So the reason I started Angelink is, in my background in finance, I had seen with my own eyes that women don't really have a seat at the table. And I felt like there was a great opportunity because women in the peer-to-peer space, donation peer-to-peer space, are 70% of the organizers looking to raise money, and they are 70% of the donors. And this is the space that is more keenly aligned with medical emergencies, natural disasters, things that happen to your family. You can also use Angelink to raise money to start a business because women are, unable to access the capital markets as easily as men. So we really run the gamut of a crowdfunding platform that is donation based, that allows you to raise money to support your family in times of need. It's built by women, but open to everyone. And we love the men that love women too. And that's why I built the company. We also have a charity called the Angelink Community Foundation, and that supports women specifically in our pillars of giving. So we actually are unique in that we do matching for some of our fundraisers who are aligned with our mission. So you can actually, use Angelink to raise money when you need to raise money, and you can also use Angelink to start or to coalesce a community around your business where you want to start your first money in when you're trying to start a small business.
Yeah. Your background is from a corporate world and as leader at Angelink. Can you share your perspective on effective leadership within an early stage startup that you're running right now?
Yeah, so my background is in finance on Wall Street, and I think being in that man's environment, which again I was like pretty much the only woman in the room for over 2 decades. I was on the trading floor doing options, futures, and swaps. I was also in the derivatives area, and I learned a lot about making decisions very quickly, about being starting a company with a vision and the why. I think it's really important, especially in today's world. It's really not about the product you sell, it's about the community you build. It's about the mission behind the company. And most people these days are looking to join a company that's mission based. They're looking to support a company that's mission based. They're looking to join a community of like-minded people who come together with their local communities, which is the brilliance of crowdfunding. So my entire focus on leadership is it's really culture first. We actually spent time building and I wrote it myself, and then had the team involved too. We created a culture deck, and we used some of the best kind of culture type of methodologies in putting that together, and we live by that and breathe by that. And it's really bringing a team together with everyone has a unique skill set, and bringing out the best in our team and raising each person to their highest potential. So I think in terms of overall leadership, if you can lead with humility, lead a little bit as a servant leader, bring out the best in your team, then you can bring out the best for the company and the best for your customers.
Yeah, very well said. Could you share a success story from Angelink that showcases the power of crowds in time of need?
Wow. Well, that is one of my favorite questions, because we have thousands upon thousands of successful campaigns. So I'll give you an example. There was a tragic accident up in Brooklyn, New York. A little girl who was 15 years old fell off a bus, a private bus going to a birthday party at, I think it was 60 miles an hour on the Brooklyn Expressway. The door gave way and she fell onto the highway. So you can only imagine the injuries she suffered, and it was a miracle that she survived. One of her classmates' mothers set up an Angelink fundraiser, went out to all the community that cared, so deeply about this poor young child that was, miracle that she survived, and raised over $100,000. And it really brought Angelink to life. Be an angel for someone else is so important. And I flew up there myself. I was in New York. I actually met with Donna, who's the woman who set it up, the fundraiser. We gave her a beautiful blanket, sort of a cuddly blanket, to give the girl Tess in the hospital. And we also created a book of best wishes and comments, and created a nice keepsake book to give Tess when she recovers from the hospital. Another one is two moms in North Carolina. They raised money because their children were in school, and in a public school, and it could not afford the public school system in North Carolina to provide free lunch for these kids. So their daughter was sitting next to a little boy who didn't even have anything to eat on his plate. And the daughter was actually serving half of her lunch to her friend. So those are the kinds of stories that really touch your heart. They raised over $35,000. Not only did we help them promote it, we got them on television 5 times. And they are, great supporters and proponents of Angelink. And we created a real community around them within the North Carolina market, and help them raise more than they were looking for in their goal. So we have lots of, examples like that. Another one that's one of my favorite is Katie, who was overcoming breast cancer. And Katie raised over $5,000 on Angelink, and she's now in remission with her cancer. And she said, she could not afford those medical bills if we weren't there to step in and help.
That's amazing. What distinguishes your platform from others? You mentioned GoFundMe and others. What distinguishes your platform from others?
A lot of the platforms that have been around for a while, I'd say GoFundMe is the biggest. They've done actually a really great job building a community and building a platform over the last decade. We are the new kid on the block. We are extremely innovative. We have unique features. I'd say number one and foremost is trust and safety. We wanted to put, our reputation on something that is highly trustworthy, and that really reviews and vets all of our fundraisers. We have a significant amount of fundraisers that are not published on our platform because they may have foul language or inappropriate content. Those are not allowed on Angelink. So number one, trust and safety, and reviewing and vetting the fundraisers. We do all the way down, in some cases, to a background check. and we'd be unique in the industry because no one has done that. In our terms of service, we have the ability to do that when we can see any kind of potential issues. So number one is trust and safety. Number two, we're using a lot of AI and artificial intelligence in our platform in terms of keeping our community safe and also making the fundraiser more successful. So we're using artificial intelligence. And number three, really creating tools to make your campaign successful. We use gamification and badges and rewards and all these nice ways to promote your fundraiser, which other players have never done. It allows you to easily share across Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, WhatsApp, YouTube, and all social media. And so making your campaign more successful. And then last but not least is the community. Since 70% of the organizers are women and 70% of the donors are women in crowdfunding and peer-to-peer donations, it makes sense that in the 21st century, there's a platform that doesn't ignore women.
Yeah.
So we take a lot of pride in our kind of empathetic, caring, very, very supportive community. We're starting some additional fun features that we'll be announcing in the coming weeks. But creating this women-centric community, we think makes just basic common sense if 70% of your market are women.
Yeah. How do you stay at the forefront of emerging trends and technologies to better serve your community?
We're very blessed because our CTO, Sheila, has a PhD in artificial intelligence. And, as a woman, having a PhD in artificial intelligence is not insignificant in terms of her own, background and how challenging it was to get that. But we have a great team. We have very innovative developers, engineers. The predominant number of our entire team, over close to 90%, are women. And we really look hard to find women to join our team on the engineering side and the development side. So we actually listen to our customers, to be perfectly frank. We lead with the customer success stories, the customer journey. We really pride ourselves. We have a 5-star rating on Trustpilot, and we are beginning to really expand our community to really engage with our customers. And I think it, again, makes the smartest way to run a business is to actually pay attention to what your customers want, what they need, and stay ahead of those trends with technology. And we intend to be global. Right now we're US, but we have the opportunity with our payment processing partner to be a global marketplace and really engage women who are underserved across, all different continents. And it will lead with technology. And that's how we've done it so far.
Yeah. Where do you see the future of crowdfunding?
I think the future of I think that crowdfunding is just beginning to take off, really, on the spectrum. I think there will be a tremendous growth opportunity. Research shows that these campaigns are shared in our market 30 to 50 times, and they will get at least 30 transactions per campaign on an average. So I think the virality of fundraising, the virality of using crowdfunding and sharing it on your social media is just beginning with mobile. And I believe that, the world is mobile, and the younger generation are definitely on their phones more often than not. So I believe Angelink, like the industry, the boats will rise with the tide, and all boats will rise because the market is growing. 17% compounded annual growth rate, and expected to be over 260 billion. And Angelink will be a part of that in the donation space. We intend to remain in that space because it is so significant and the need is so great. And we believe that, people all over the world, whether you want to buy shoes for your child in Mexico and you want to raise $50, and we could be an Angelink raising $1 with 50 people, we will be there. because the need is so significant with women being underserved. And we are the ones that are taking care usually of our kids and our families first. And so I believe that it's the payment mechanism to enable people to help each other. And crowdfunding, as we heard from one of the speakers today, has actually been around a long time, but we built technology that enables you to do it very quickly, 24/7, anytime you need, on Angelink.
Yeah. What does bold mean to you? The name bold, not the bold words, but bold itself.
Well, the speech I gave today, I really thought long and hard about it. And Evie, I think what you've done here by building, crowdsourcing week and a community around this innovative leaders in technology, in crowdfunding, really is a bold idea. And Angelink was built on a very bold idea. There's no payment system in the world built by women to help and support women.
Yeah.
That's shocking.
Yeah,
so that's a bold statement. And bold means taking risks. Bold to me means thinking outside of the box, challenging the status quo, and serving people who are underserved in new and innovative ways. So, and not taking no for an answer. I'm very good at that one. I'm very good at not taking no for an answer, because oftentimes the first person that you ask is, oh, no, you can't do that. Or, oh, no, that's not going to work. Being bold is saying, you know what? It might not work this way, but how about that way? It might not work today, but darn it, it might work tomorrow, and not giving up. So tenacity, perseverance, determination, having a very high tolerance for risk, and then obviously executing against that risk is mission critical. But bold are the dreamers. Bold are the activists. Bold are the ones that see beyond what others can see.
Yeah.
To do. So those are the attributes I believe are the critical factors when I think of the word bold. I think you, Epi, have done that in your own business, in your own community that you're building. We're doing the same with Angelink, focusing and targeting on women.
Yeah. Be the stream and not the rock, right? The stream is what breaks the rock. Gerry, always great seeing you. Congrats on all your achievements so far, and I wish you all the best as you go into this journey. The mission that you're behind is truly amazing. Thank you for joining me, and looking forward to our next conversation to have together in the near future. So take care and be bold always.
Thank you so much. I really enjoyed it.